Friends, hello. Welcome to the Outer Wilds. I've been calling it the Outer Wilds, but I think it's just Outer Wilds. It's Drew from Not Ideal Gaming. I'm back from my vacation. I'm ready to start this game. There was no Returnal Mandatory Monday this week because I was actually in Los Angeles at the time, but I'm back and I'm ready to start this absolutely incredible game. Now, full disclosure, I did play about 90 minutes of it way back earlier in the year, but I really just kind of explored the first area. I didn't get anywhere really in the story, just kind of learning the controls. So we're going to do that and then some today, because I'm very excited to be back streaming. I actually had a bit of a health issue while I was on vacation. Didn't know what was going on. Really kind of consisted for the last couple of days. Didn't know what was going on. And right now is kind of the first time in the past few days that I felt like an actual person. So I'm really excited to be back streaming. Obviously, I've missed you all. Again, I've heard nothing but amazing things about this game. Lots of people say it's their favorite game of all time. So I am very excited to kind of jump in. The first time that I did play it, I wasn't really in the mood for kind of a really chill exploration game. And I think I played something like 5 kind of action games after that. But, because I just wasn't in the mood. But now I'm very much in the mood to just have a nice, relaxing first playthrough. You get to see me kind of stumble along with a bunch of the puzzles and things like that, try and figure some stuff out. So even if this is a relatively short game, I'm probably going to take my time with it, so we could just have a chill, fun time. But with all of that being said, enough with the intro. You can hear this amazing music. I have listened to the soundtrack of this game before I played the game, but I'm very excited, as I usually do say, to jump into Outer Wilds. So without further ado, let's jump into the options. So we're gonna invert both of those for show. Autopilot we'll leave on. We'll leave autopilot on. We'll just leave all this stuff on. Why not? Display button prompts for sure. How far from the center of the left before any input? Ooh, we'll leave that as it is. This all sounds fine. Translator can be equipped with a button press manual or by looking at translatable. We'll auto-equip the translator for sure. Freeze time when translating text, yep. Freeze time when reading ship log, yep. Freeze time when talking to others. It's defaulting to no, so we're going to leave it as no. We'll do this as fast. Not that we're in a hurry, but we'll do it as fast. Confirm, primary interact, secondary interact, view map, flashlight, Yeah, that all seems good. Jump and jetpack boost, got it. Retrieve scout, signal scope. Retrieve scout, primary tool action, secondary tool action. Cool. Up thrust, down thrust. Roll mode. Eh, boy. Match velocity, landing camera. And I'm sure all this stuff will be on while we're flying, too. Cool. Dithering includes we'll just... Does it think I'm on a computer right now? Because I'm on the PS5, baby. New expedition. Yes, we want to delete all progress. Sorry, old progress. Should we wake up? Oh. Something just got fired out of that thing. Ooh, look how smooth it is. Pretty smooth. Hey, buddy. Roast marshmallow. On fire immediately. Doze off. Ooh. Can't doze off yet. Hey, buddy. There's our pilot, back from your pre-launch camp out under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program, and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. You're sure you fixed the retro rockets? That was only a problem one time, and then maybe a few times after that. But hey, no reason to dwell on the past, right? Anyway, you'll need to get the launch codes from Hornfels at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever. How's the ship looking? Great! You might get a kick out of this. I've repurposed the spare oxygen tank to be used as an extra combustion chamber. Is that safe? Probably. How safe would you say this thing is? Oh, it's a perfect 10, unless you're factoring pilot error, in which case it's about a 4? No offense. What's my mission once I'm in space? Hey, you're the pilot, you tell me. Aren't you pilot types all eager to get up there and explore for yourselves? Doesn't matter if you go to the moon, or Brittle Hollow, or just the other side of Temper Hearth. It's all the same to me. Get out there and have fun. Just don't hurt the ship, that's all I ask. What else should I do before I lift off? If you have any goodbyes to say, better say them now. I think your friend Hal is in the observatory waiting to see you off. Oh, and Gosan says that they have the zero-G chamber set up if you want a refresher on making ship repairs in space. Not saying you have to, but it'd help get Gosan off my back if you did. Okay. I love the music of this game already. Oh, that's cool. When you hit jump, you kind of go down and then jump. I love that. That's so cool. Ooh. Well, I immediately like the art design of this game. Hey, Mika. Hey, it's you. Slate said you're blasting off in your ship today. I'm really excited to see the launch. Aren't you going to go into space? Aren't you? Better not change your mind. I want to practice with a pro before I leave. Aw, you're just saying that. But if you really want to practice with me, I guess I could help you out a little. Try to land on one of the geyser pools. Show me what you got. Show me your moves. Okay. I guess we have to land on one that has a platform, huh? I mean, this is it, right? What a landing! Guess that's why Slate lets you fly the real thing, huh? You're darn right. Look at this beautiful area. And this music, Hey everybody, yes I did! You crashed that thing so bad? Yeah, I just started like 10 minutes ago. Let's talk to Porphy. Hey yo, hatchling! I hear you're leaving us to seek adventure among the stars. When you return, let's you and me and Gosan go open up a bottle of the good stuff. The good stuff is less delicious sap wine and more daunting digestive challenge. Thanks, Leper Science. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I played about 90 minutes of this earlier this year, but I don't really remember anything. This is like a total just chill first playthrough. Probably going to take me 2 times as long as it takes normal people to finish the game. An iron stomach is the mark of a true Hearthian, my friend. Our hardy hunter-gatherer lifestyle stems from trial and error, by which I mean our ancestors survived eating a lot of bad things. Alrighty. Hello? Hello? Yep. Launch tower that away. So, before we... Oh, hey, buddy. You're actually blasting off in that thing, huh? They really don't explode as often anymore. All I know is between the space program and Micah's model rockets, things seem to burn to the ground around here more than they used to. Yeah? Only constantly, you learn to live with it. You also learn to sleep with a bucket of water next to your bed, just in case. Postcards from orbit. This projector is linked to our Sky Shutter satellite, which is currently orbiting Timberhearth. The satellite is equipped with 2 onboard cameras. See if you can take a snapshot of our village. Oh, that's cool. Oh, they're like little geyser volcanoes. Oh, this is cool. I'm taking some rare ones. And there we are. Very cool. Outer Wilds Ventures. This pilot seat, used by pioneering astronaut Feldspar, is all that remains of our inaugural flight into space. Although it's been argued such a distinction requires a breathtakingly liberal definition of flight, that day will nevertheless always be remembered as a landmark achievement in Hearthian history. Nice. Ooh. These are cool little models here. Okay. Cracking on. Tomorrow. So it's launch day, huh? Hal's going to miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it, and the platform those ships launch from is getting old. Is it about time you built a new, less flammable one? Everybody's worried about stuff being on fire. That big tree in the village would be a perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out the space program to say the word. I'm gonna do this one's really funny, but this one's even funnier. The launch pad is flammable? Ha! You didn't realize that? Don't worry. It's held up for all the launches so far. It'll definitely be fine for yours. Probably. Oh, that's funny. Let's try this one. Nice try. We all know you have it out for that tree. What? No. I just think it's the way that someone ought to chop it down, you know? Specifically me. Excuse me. You think this has to do with the time I fell out of it and broke my arm? That was when we were hatchlings. Who would hold a grudge for that long? That's so funny. Well, the writing is already impeccable in this game. Oh, hey, buddy. Hello there, Space Cadet. I hear you're leaving the crater today. If you meet any of the other travelers up there, remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you? Tell me about the travelers' instruments. Oh, sure. I made all their instruments, you know. Let me see. There's Chert's drums, Rebek's banjo, and Gabbro's flute. Feldspar's harmonica, of course, though Feldspar's been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels like just yesterday they were playing their harmonica around the campfire. Anyway, here in Music in Space, that'll be one of the space program's other travelers. If you feel like company, you can always pull out your signal scope and track them down. Trouble is, every time a Hearthian leaves for outer space, there's one less musician in our orchestra. Did you need something? Where's the observatory? It's questions like that make us worried about you going up into space on your own, you know. The observatory is up the path behind the waterfall. There are a couple of signs marking the way, but really, you just need to keep going up and then hook a right when you get to the Zero-G Cave. Zero-G Cave, and then there's a sign right there that says observatory. Oh, I love the music of this game so much already. Oh, hey, everybody. Let's talk to Tephra first. Hello, astronaut. If it isn't my favorite troublemaker. We wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we? Can we please? We even let you be it. Sure, let's play. Woohoo! Okay, here are the rules. Glenn and me will hide with these radios. You'll use your signal scope to find us. Last one to be found wins. Okay, close your eyes and start counting. I love how with the 4 eyes, it was 2 like separate things. How cool. Frequency set to hide and seek. Ooh. I see you. Whoop, whoop. Ooh, I see you too. Let's do you first. Yeah, I see you over there. Oh, you found me! My hiding spot was super good. Don't forget, you have to find both of us, okay? Okay. Then we have to go back to the Zero-G cave. Oh, there you are. Oh, right in front of my face. Gotcha! I won? I'm happy. Thanks for playing with us. Why was the text so small? Alright, let's talk to Mr. Fisherman. Hello? Fish and grind. Singing helps me pass the time. You're leaving the crater? This will be a little busier without you around lending a hand. That big water plant at Giant's Deep, that's where I'd go. Why's that? One time, after the rest of the village had left to sleep, it was just the 2 of us sitting around the campfire, Gabbro told me about their first trip to Giant's Deep. They landed their ship easily enough in the waves, couldn't see too far down, on account of how murky the water was, I guess. Too dark. Gabbro wants to see what lay beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. They traveled down and down. Suddenly, Gabbro couldn't go any further. Ooh. Tell me more. I will. I was just pausing dramatically. As though exercising a will of its own, the water was refusing to let Gabbro go any deeper. It held Gabbro back, almost as if it were trying to protect them from something. Ooh. And then, in the terrible darkness, Gabbro saw it. The tentacle of some hideous beast. Was there sap wine involved during Gabbro's campfire story? Come to think of it, don't you have somewhere you should be exploring that isn't here? What a cheeky game so far. This is great. Are these little fireflies? Oh, that's so great. It's funny because it looks like a smooth 60 most of the time, but every now and then it has like these little hitches. Not enough to like take you out of it, but hey buddy. Whoa! Hi astronaut! You know the path of ghost matter inside the fence? Ghost Sand said it used to be bigger when you were a hatchling, because ghost matter evaporates. It just takes a super long time to go away. I hope there's still ghost matter in the village when I'm all grown up. Ghost matter's awesome. You shouldn't be throwing rocks in there. Ghost matter's dangerous. Obviously? That's what makes it so awesome? Jeez, I'm not dumb enough to touch it. Ugh, you're such a grown-up. I mean, everyone's calling me a hatchling, though. Danger! Inside this fence is a pocket of ghost matter, a strange and dangerous substance that's invisible to the naked eyes. You think it's a miracle that it hits all 60? For sure. For sure. Well, I guess it does load kind of like the whole game. The good news is that you can detect ghost matter with a camera. Moving through ghost matter is uniquely painful and will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if you hurt yourself fooling around. Hornbills. Okay. Oh, and here's a camera. Oh, cool. Okay. Very cool. Gonna need to get myself a camera. We can like see your hands. That's cool. Let's check you out. Hey, come say hi to your old flight coach before your launch. I've got zero-G training set up if you want a refresher. I certainly do. Hey, buddy. Are you missing an eye? Hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. Nerves getting the better of you? Are you kidding? I'm a natural at this. Is that so? Funny, I seem to recall the first time you strapped on a jetpack, we had to come fish you out of the crater near the South Pole. So listen, there's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment, set up down in the zero-G cave and in need of repairs. If you're looking for a little last-minute zero-G practice, head down the lift and into the cave. Or don't, as long as you're confident you can make ship repairs in space. One repaired satellite, coming up. Cool, get to it and try not to concuss yourself right before your first launch. Okay, down we go. Down we go. Ooh. Oh, it's no sweat. It's no sweat. Yeah, I appreciate that. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I've tried to go into this game as blind as I could. I've listened to the whole soundtrack. But in terms of, like, exploration and puzzles and stuff like that, I've tried to go in as blind as I could. Because I feel like that's part of the whole deal, is figuring out what you're supposed to figure out. Zero-G cave, up we go. Suit up. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, a little floaty. A little floaty. Hey, buddy. Talk to Tough. Hey, nice of you to drop down. Give me the dirt. Some fresh dirt? Not much happening down here lately. Let me think. Come to think of it, Tektite saw something crash outside of the village crater earlier. That's new and different. Is anything on fire? Probably only a little. Tektite checked out the crash site with the old Firewatch Scout launcher and saw smoke, so they headed over to stamp out any leftover fires. The only thing you knew was a screenshot of one of the planets. Yeah, and I, like, even if I've heard people, like, talk about this game, I feel like people who have played this game know to avoid spoilers as much as they can. Well, I better get back to work. This story's not going to mind itself, you know. It sure isn't. Okay. Okay. So far, so good with the zero-G suit. Okay, one done. I did see another over here. You knew it wasn't the Outer Worlds? Yeah, I heard they're very, very different. Because the Outer Worlds is more like a first-person shooter kind of thing, right? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh. Do a little downward thrust, a little horizontal, go back up. Oop. There we go. Yeah, and didn't Outer Worlds and Outer Wilds both come out relatively close to each other, too? That must have been very confusing. Alright, now I just have to find my way back out of here. I believe so, yeah. Ooh. Oh, goodness. Hurt myself, I think. Oops. Yeah, and I know this is an Annapurna game. And honestly, Annapurna, you just can't, like, you can't go wrong. Annapurna's like, I feel like they're like the A24 of video games. Let's return the suit. Successfully repaired. We did it. We are now a master of zero gravity. We're not really a master of zero gravity. I'm gonna say that we're gonna get out in space and just, like, get really crazy. But, again, I feel like that's kind of the point of this whole game, is to just, like, go and explore and fail and try again, and... You own at least half of them now? Nice. Yeah, I played Stray on stream, and I really, really liked Stray a lot. Nicely done! Of course, it'll be a little more stressful when you're hurtling through space, but just remember your training and try not to hit anything big. I can see you're itching to get off this rock, so go get the launch codes from the observatory and get out of here already. Best of luck out there. And hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed now that I put so much time in your training. Got it? Got it! But first, let's continue exploring a little bit. Hey, buddy. Talk to Moraine. Oh, hello, astronaut. This is good weather for your launch, right? That's lucky. What are you up to? I'm using my signal scope to pick up sounds from distant planets. I'm set to the Outer Wilds Ventures frequency so I can pick up the Traveler's music. Gonna grab Stray next sale. It's good. I mean, it is pretty short, but I think it's worth it. The music is really great. It's fun. If you like cats, it's a must play. But I think I finished it in 2 sessions, I think. So 4 or 5 hours, something like that. But it's, in my opinion, it's super worth it. I understand waiting for the sale, though. I do that with a lot of games. Last night I heard Rebec's banjo coming from Brittle Hollow. I hope that means they're safe. I can hear different planets, too. Depends on what time of day or night it is, since different planets are in the sky at different times. Signal scopes are cool. I mean, I agree. Seems like that is the motif of this game, which I love. I love how it's nighttime, and it's been like 15 minutes, and it's already nighttime. Sun's coming up because the planet's so small. Ooh, yeah. Is that an accordion? And it looks like that other one's lining up too. $28,000 meters away. Okay. North, Young Bark Crater. About northwest, Geyser Mountains. Quantum Grove Crater. Nomai Ruins. I saw... Oh, that was the... I think I just saw the satellite that was taking pictures of the planet. That's so cool. Oh, I love this song so much. I love all the music in this game so far. Is that the moon? Man. To the observatory! Let's check this out first. We can climb up stuff. Can't do anything? Yep, okay. We tried. We tried. Okay, headset. I need you to not do that. That's back to the launch tower. Okay. Ooh. Oh, look at them. Hornfels, Gasan, Feldspar, Esker, Slate. Outer Wilds Adventures, founding members. Clockwise from top left, Hornfels, Gasan, Slate, and Feldspar. Big thanks to these additional founding members of the Outer Wilds Ventures, without whom we would never have gotten off the ground. Matthew Steinhauer. This must be like a Patreon thing. Cool. Oh, that's really cool. I like that. Outer Wilds Ventures, Timberheart's first and only space... The Kickstarter, what'd I say, Patreon? Timberheart's first and only space program was founded to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be intentionally launched into space. He completed the first orbit around Timberhearth and later made the first of what would be many landings on our moon, the Addlerock. Alrighty. This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. The statue provides us with our most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that has been carved as part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we still have no idea where the species came from or what happened to them. They look pretty cool, very hairy. 3 eyes going on. Hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's the translator tool's inaugural flight, too. I'm so excited it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Geez, do not break it. Ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous, and I'm not even the one going into space. How are you feeling? I'm excited. Good. We've only been waiting for this day since we were hatchlings. I can't wait to see all your training pay off. So what's the dirt? Here to see the new Nomai statue? New statue? You haven't heard? Cabra brought it back with them from Giant's Deep, and Hornsfels just finished prepping it for display. That's it right there. Neat, huh? Makes me wish we could see what a real live Nomai looks like, but I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. Looks like they have fur. Fur is weird. This is the first fully intact statue ever found, you know, and for how old it is, it's in great shape. Jeez. I got a little carried away there. Go on. You have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, you hear? Thanks, Hal. Ooh, look at this cool place. Getting a little choppy. It's okay. Future site of our next exhibit. If you've enjoyed your time with the Outer Wilds, please consider supporting our planned museum expansion. Our quest to explore the first reaches of our solar system wouldn't be possible without generous visitors like you. We thank you profusely for your support, and we hope to see you again soon. Thanks. I wonder if that's the DLC. Which I can't remember if I downloaded or not. The strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical play. That's where the DLC starts. I think what I'm probably going to do is play the full game and then download the DLC and then go through it. But Gabra claims the rock exists in all possible states until it is observed. Ooh, what is actually happening? Both sides of this debate agree that effect is extremely creepy. Oh, that's cool. Ah! Oh, that's so cool. What a simple little trick. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. Is mid-game content, but you can do it at any time. That's good to know. And it's what I might do is maybe I can download it, because I'm sure we'll be back here as well. We'll see. We shall see. I guess it depends on how long it takes me to to finish this, because it might be a case of like playing through the full game, jumping into something else real quick, and then jumping back into this. We'll see though. We'll see. From what I've heard about this game, I'm going to be itching for more content like immediately. As the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand. The star has become a red giant. When the core is hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon. 50% of the length of the base game. I mean, that checks out for a DLC. I guess I don't know how long the base game is. If a star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Chert's observations, this will one day be the fate of our own sun. Okay, we got some Some ruins. This crystal was taken from a Nomai ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion and was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. This crystal was taken from a Nomai ruin on... okay. Oh, that's cool and good to know. Oh, you can just jump at it. Ooh, but you can't just jump off of it. Interesting. The Nomai technology brought back from space by our astronauts has been a great boon to Outer Wilds adventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. For example, the Little Scout now boasts a warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantly. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost to the depths of space, I bet. Ooh. Nomai bones. What you see here are parts of the Nomai skeleton. Called it. We can tell from their skulls that they possessed antlers and, quite unusually, only 3 eyes. The Nomai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The differences in the Nomai's anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, show us that Harthians couldn't have descended from the Nomaian ancestors. It's not clear where the Nomai originated from or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system. Okay. Objective added. Find out what's going on with the Nomai. Aside from the dwellings and structures they built, the Nomai also made art. This decorated pottery was discovered on Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were the Nomai born in our solar system? Were they born among other stars and planets? And if they were, how and why did they come here? 30 hours and 15 hours? Don't do everything and might get stuck on things. I imagine that's going to be me. As a first playthrough, these are just some of the questions we hope to answer through further xenoarchaeological expeditions. Yeah, I imagine as a first playthrough, I'm going to be pretty casual about it, but also... if my time with, any type of RPG has taught me, I usually like to look around every little nook and cranny. So, but also sometimes it just takes me a while to figure stuff out. This piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Although this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. We're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Fortunately, the Adelrock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. Yeah, let's search some stuff. Okay, up we go. Wait. We haven't looked at you yet. Watch closely. These balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level, so what do you think causes this spooky motion? The answer is the moon! As it orbits our planet, the Adelrock's gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now! Oh, that's cool. Yeah, and Left for Science, I completely understand what you're saying about, with all the stuff that's going on under the hood right now. Because I imagine it's basically kind of rendering the whole solar system right now. Whoa. So they've talked about Brittle Hollow a lot. Dark Bramble. You're something. You're Giant Steep. Giant Steep, they talked about how it's a water planet and it has something orbiting it. The Hourglass Twins. Oh, that's cool. You're something that is very close to the sun and somehow not melting. It's calculating the gravity of every astropod. Yeah, I mean, and that's like insanity. That is absolute insanity. This looks like it's something. Almost looks like a small star. Ooh, it's a black hole? Because you can see the light being bent around it. Oh, that's cool. Dark bramble. Ooh. It's like a broken up tree planet? Man, okay. Holy moly. Hey, buddy. Hornfells. There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations, and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with the Nomai Translator tool. Tool, not two. I confess, I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? I'm going to learn more about the Nomai, clearly. I might have guessed as much. No sense in making a translator tool if you're not going to use it to translate anything. We barely scratched the surface of the Nomai writing in our solar system, so we still know very little about them. We have no idea if they originated here, or traveled here, or why they disappeared. A tool of yours should prove indispensable in solving the mystery of its ancient species. Well then, looks like all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a launch. I'm ready to die in space. Ready to get off this rock. Excellent. You'll be needing the launch codes then. Here they are. Best get off the ground before Slate makes any more modifications to your ship, eh? Good luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. You had like a ton. Tell me more about Feldspar. Feldspar was one of the 4 founding members of the Outer Wilds, along with our flight coach Gosan, Slate the engineer, and me. As ground control and later the museum curator, I didn't work with Feldspar as closely as Slate and Gosan did. I can tell you Feldspar was absolutely fearless, though. Nothing scared them. Test piloted everything Slate ever built. It's a wonder Feldspar lived to see space, frankly, but they did. Flew all sorts of dangerous stunts and explored everything they could find. And then one day they just didn't come back. We don't know what happened or where Feldspar went or even whether they're still alive. It's been a long time since they left. Where are the other travelers? Well, let's see. Chert is on the Hourglass Twins, Rebek is on Brittle Hollow, and Gabra's on Giant's Deep. And there's Feldspar, obviously, but of course we don't know where they are or if they're even still alive. Feldspar has been lost for a very long time, I'm afraid. Take care. You know what? You take care as well. So dash dot. Noted. This is odd. According to my redshift calculations, every single galaxy in this image is moving away from us. In fact, the farther away a galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving away. It's almost as if the entire universe is expanding. But if that's true, was everything close together in the past? How far back can we extrapolate? Does the universe have a beginning? Hornfell's observations. This is incredible. At first I thought the points of light in this image were stars, but they're not. They're galaxies. And this image covers just a tiny patch of the whole sky, which means the universe contains at least 1,000 times more galaxies than we previously imagined. I think I need to sit down. It's the existential crisis, man. Just how impossibly huge the universe really is. Hello? Whoa. And it's replaying everything that I've done? Into the third eye. Most games have a flat map and gravity moves in one specific direction. Here all the planets are actually spherical, so all the physics is super custom and complicated. For sure. Yeah, and like, I can't imagine... Because they had to design the game first, and all the puzzles and stuff like that. But then you actually have to figure all that extra stuff out. It's quite the achievement. Quite the achievement. Oh, hello. You whittling? Hey, so did you get a good look at that Nomai statue? The statue looked at me and opened its eyes. Whoa, the statue was doing what? So its eyes opened and then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around? You mean like a hallucination? Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch, like, medically speaking? No, that statue is definitely weird. I mean, if you're saying it happened, then I guess maybe it did. But why? Hornfels tried everything to get the statue's eyes to open, and nothing like this ever happened to them. I don't think you're going to get any answers from the museum statue, but Gabbro said they were going back to Giant's Deep. I don't know which island they're on, though. Maybe they'd be able to tell you more? On the other hand, Gabbro's, Gabbro, so maybe you'd be better off searching for more info on your own. Geez, now I'm really jealous you're going into space. Hey, see if you can use our translator tool to find out more about the statue, okay? Good luck and safe flying! It started with a PhD thesis project with custom physics and rendering stuff, and then they made a game around it. That's cool. That's awesome. And then they said, we need the most relaxing, wonderful music to accompany this game. I feel like that makes the achievement of this game even more. Can I... Oh. I don't know if that really does anything. Yep. Guess we're going back up. Going back up. Oh, you can't move while you're on the left. Okay. Noted. Noted. Hey, buddy. Oh, it's Tefra. Hello, astronaut. Are you going into space today? Are you going into space and never coming back like Feldspar did? Don't worry, I'll come back. That's what Feldspar said too, but they never did. Hornfels will be really sad if you don't come back. Like, how sad it makes them to talk about Feldspar. So you should make sure you don't get lost in space too. Oh, Tefra. Tefra? I'll be back, buddy. Don't you worry your little heart. Lift is a relic from the alpha/beta version. That makes sense. That checks out. Oh, and we're back to this little spot. We have the launch codes. Slate. Looks like you're ready for takeoff. The excitement of a launch is fun and all, but I can't wait to get back to working on the new ship. We're working on fixing the autopilot's avoidance system for this one. Sorry. Okay, so no avoidance system. Noted. Oh, it's got a little tractor beam thing to let us on. The one and only Harthian village, as well as the main source of explosions on this planet. The humor is like right up my alley for this game. It's right up my alley. The Nomai statue in the observatory opened its eyes and looked at me. I saw strange glowing lights and my own memories flash before my eyes. Hal says the statue has never opened its eyes before, despite Hornfels' best efforts. Cave at the very center of Timberhearth, used by the Outer Wilds to train new astronauts. I successfully repaired another satellite for Gasan. The Nomai text in the observatory talks about calibrating some sort of device on the Addle Rock. So the Addle Rock is the moon. Giant Steep, Gabbro. Hal says Gabbro went back to Giant Steep to try and learn more about the Nomai statue in the observatory. Correct. Hollow's lantern. I guess that's a little moon. There's something there as well. The interloper. I want to know what that thing was that was going around the sun. And I'm sure, like, oh, it's one of these guys. Okay. Probably keeping my feet firmly on the ground. Let's go ahead and... Well, I guess we don't want to, like, waste oxygen and stuff. Buckle up. Liftoff landing camera. Oh, cool. So, I want to check out Timberhearth. Oh, I guess I can't zoom in too much. And I wonder how far I need to go to escape the gravity. Because this looks like another crater. With some stuff. Ooh, I am definitely gonna land real hard one time. Did it. We landed. I want to see real quick. Well, no run button. This looks crazy. But you know what I need is the suit. Because I don't want to go down there and not be able to get back up. So we're going to equip the suit so we can use the jetpack. It's getting pretty dark, too. Oh, there's a little, like... Over there, there's a little, like, map for the planet. That's pretty cool. Ooh. Oh, okay. So when it's not 0G, there's some... Hey, hatchling, I thought you were taking that tin can of yours into space today. What are you still doing here? Me? I saw something crash over the horizon and didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures of my little scout sending back. So I thought I'd come over here and myself and take a look. Is that a dark bramble seed? You think so? It's nothing I've ever seen on Timberhearth before, so you're probably onto something there. Whatever it is, puts down roots in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing, hatchling. That's a fact. I think I'll set Marl and Hal loose on it. Get rid of this mess sooner rather than later, and no one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a tree keeper can. I'll have to get a look at what's inside the seed first, though. Don't want to set anybody up to hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea what's lurking inside there. Tuff can help me haul the old scout launcher over here. Obviously, the opening is too small for someone to fit inside. And anyway, I'm not going to blindly stick my hands into anything that looks as unpleasant as the seed does. It's a good way to lose an arm or two. I have a scout launcher. Okay. That thing is real big on the inside. Huh. So, let's take some rear... That's crazy. And it almost looked like some kind of... Are those teeth? Okay, well... Blasted seed did a lot of damage when it crashed. I like this crater. I threw a little scout into the seed. You did you? You're telling me it's bigger on the inside than on the outside? This is gonna be a chore to chop up. No mistake. Can we even remove a seed that doesn't have the decency to stay the same size all the way through? Maybe I'd better grab an extra axe or 3, just in case. Yeah, I mean... It's pretty nuts. $15 meters. And Feldspar played the harmonica, right? Huh. My signal scope is picking up a harmonica inside the seed. Inside the seed? Huh. Didn't know what to tell you there. The only harmonica player I know is Feldspar, and they disappeared ages ago. Listen here, don't go telling Niece about the harmonica music, okay? They'll never let me get rid of this darn seed if they suspect it has any musical talent. Fantastic. Fantastic. That looks like a way up. Maybe. Whoop, whoop. Okay. So just having the... Okay. I think so, yeah. So if you're in 0G... Man, look at that. Whew. So whistling. It sounds like a bottle they're blowing through. Some drums. Anything in the interloper? No? Man. And that's the... yeah. Man, what a beautiful game. Just like in general. What a beautiful game. Loving it. Off we get. Let's see what we added to the ship's log here. Ooh. 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 The nomad text in the observatory talks about calibrating some sort of device in the Addle Rock. So that one we've already done. Gabber we've already talked about. When I launch my scout into the seed that crashed on Timberhearth, it ends up in a much bigger space filled with fog and thorny vines. A seed from Dark Bramhole crashed here and it's already taken root. Tektite wants to use a scout launcher to get a look at what's inside. My signal scope picks up harmonica music when I aim it at the seed. I launch my little scout into the seed. Somehow the seed is much bigger on the inside. Yeah. Okay, we're making stuff happen here. We're making stuff happen. Let's leave our suit on. So that's a cool bramble seed. I think it said that there were ruins on this planet too. This is Geyser Mountain. And if there are ruins on this planet, I want to check them out. I think that's... Is this a different crater thing? Off we go. Definitely a little Hearthian structure here. I think I'm starting to get it. So you can use the thruster and then the boost, you can only boost a little bit. So it can help you a little bit with getting more air when there's gravity. But otherwise... Yeah, there we go. And there is a finite amount of fuel. And I don't know how to get more fuel. So... we're gonna have to figure that out. Maybe, like, you can refuel in the ship. If you, like, plug it back in. You'd think this place would be really hot. Unless we're all, like, super miniature people. The ship is over there. Chert's research notes. Property of Chert. I detected a strange signal coming from somewhere within the grove in this crater. It's very similar to the signal emitted by the quantum moon. So it stands to reason the two signals are probably related. We don't know much about the quantum moon, seeing as no one's ever been able to land on it. But hopefully studying the signal in the grove will reveal more about it. Okay. Unidentified signal nearby. Is this one of those same when you're looking at it rocks? Yup. How cool. Grove shard. Quantum fluctuations. That's so cool that it moves. I love that. Oh. We're in... I guess we're pretty low gravity. Oh! Whoa! Whoa, no! No! Oh, I didn't want to go out! Go back! Are those Nomai? With little four-eyed tadpoles? Okay, plot thickens. Plot thickens for sure. After closer observation, mining site 2A wouldn't be safe for the native life dwelling in some of this cave's pools, so unfortunately we'll have to mine out one of the other sites. There are a few other cave sites that look promising. What about Site 2B? It shares similar... Nope, 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 don't blow me out of here. Not yet. What about Site 2B? It shares similar formations and strata. This sounds promising. Will you and your mentor investigate? If mining Site 2B proves safe for this native species, we'll move our work there. Site 2B is safe. Colia says we'll continue to monitor our activity and its effect on life here. On the opposite hand, new life. This species is semi-aquatic and very hardy. The ecosystem here is quite robust. So I believe they'll thrive in the long run. Be cautious near the pools if you visit 2A to meet them. I was watching them once during a rest, and the hours escaped from me. They're fascinating. I wonder what their fourth eye does. They remind me of a subterranean species that my mentor Melore once told me about from when our clan used to travel across this universe. I imagine she would have enjoyed these life forms greatly. So the Nomai were studying us, it looks like. Oh, where are we going? Where are we going? Oh, we have a kitty. Kitty wants to know what's going on in this game. It's like a bunch of stuff down here. I mean, whose stuff is this? Sardines? In space? Jumbo something? This is cool. Whoop, whoop. And stuff written in English? Very interesting. Let's go this way. Why not? Oh, I just noticed that I'm looking at the planet on the left and seeing where we're going. This is crazy. It's like a roller coaster. And it's so dark. Look how far we've traveled inside the planet. This is nuts. This is just kind of a big, empty room, huh? That's probably the center of the planet. Whoa! That was so cool. Alright, can we check? There's nothing on the interloper then. That must be something on the other side of the, That looks awfully red. Have I been to this place? These must be the Nomai ruins. Yeah, the sun is definitely changing color here. All this on our home planet, too. And the music is getting more intense. That water's moving the wrong way. Mining Site 2B! I guess we didn't find 2A, did we? Not yet, anyway. And this is all just inside the first planet. Okay, well... Can we get in there? Well, if I had to guess... I'd say the sun exploded. And that's shooting the other direction now. We already have the launch codes. What happens if we doze off? I think that just wasted time. Did I just die? Oh, bad dream or something? Still look half asleep, but that's a negative on being deceased. I know it's tradition to sleep out under the stars the night before launch, but if you ask me, it makes you all a little bit jumpy. Huh. Okay. Well, we have the launch codes immediately. I guess we could talk to everybody again, but I want to go back to that Site B. Pre-flight checklist. Oh, cool. Let's freeze time when talking to others now, too. Because if this is a time loop, I want as much time as I can get. Okay, so we opened up a lot of stuff. There's a strange rock shard in the grove that moves when I'm not watching. It emits a signal on the quantum fluctuations frequency. Church's research notes mention a quantum moon that no Hearthian has been able to land on. There's more to explore here. Oh, I bet there is! The Nomai discovered a species of four-eyed semi-aquatic life forms in the waterways near the mine. There's more to explore here. Well, yeah, we're definitely throwing our HUD marker there. Going to check it out! Oh, and you can do the stuff right here. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's definitely getting a little hitchy, but, where's my HUD marker? Know my minds. There we go. So that's it right there. That's the entrance. Another fun fact about the physics? Yeah, sure. Ooh, wait, I didn't even see this stuff. Didn't even see all this cool stuff. I'm not sure. Wait, is that another one though? Interesting. Oh, these are gonna be some puzzles, I just know it. What to do with said puzzles, I know not. Not yet, anyway. Well, that looks like something that you can put something in. Or I don't know if it like automatically... You definitely have to put something in there. Okay. Let us go down into the depths. You can like see his feet moving. I think that's where I went last time. Yeah, here we go. And I also think I saw where I was supposed to go once I got down there, so... I've already been playing for over an hour. So the way computers handle numbers, the bigger of a number you want, the less precise it will be. So in order to perform calculations around the player accurately, when you move around, you actually stay close to the origin of the game and its entire solar system that moves around you. That's cool. That's kind of like the Planet Express ship. Planet Express ship doesn't move in space; it moves space around the ship. Oh, that's pretty cool. And what a cool little fact. And also... like, just the amount... Oh, so good. I think that's the first Hubert episode. Ooh. So, I'm gonna keep going. Oh, does that bring us up from the water? Okay. Man, do I love the music of this game. Holy moly. I'm still amazed by how much ore the Ash Twin project requires. Isn't this the ore for the remaining towers being built on Ash Twin? The completed towers I've seen are quite large. No, the material for those towers is all being taken from Ash Twin. The ore we're mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside Ash Twin's core. I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use Timber Heart's ore only for constructing the shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't have destroyed their ability to create. If they're sealing off all entrances, I hope they plan accordingly. Even the no-mire jokesters. I thought you had forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Coleus. How else would he improve? Remove scroll. Well, that makes me think that we're going to have somewhere else to put the scroll. So let's keep on moving around here. We'll drop it, but Ash Twin Projecting Stone. My gratitude for the latest shipment, Ueno. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check, specifically mine? If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better. As the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Raimi and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks, our final safety check. Ship log updated. Again. So I want to know what this does. Nothing? You ran away? And hello! Welcome in. Thanks for watching. So let's drop the scroll. Already holding scroll. I am already holding a scroll. Whoa. This is nuts. Well then. We'll put you back there. And then I think we want to keep going with this with exploring this mine. That looks like that. I mean, but it says and it does bring us all the way back up here. Cool. Okay. Oh, and that just brings us back here. Okay. Noted. And we already read that one. Let's go back down here. I'm wondering what's projecting that, though. I love how you can see the feet. Little boots. Okay, well, I think we've got a lot of really good information from this area. So let's get out of here, maybe. And try not to get... And then Stanley wondered why he couldn't see his own feet. Oh, this is just like another way to get up there. Is you can come down here and then jump straight onto that. Oh, okay. Again, noted. We're gonna do some practicing with the jetpack. Yeah, and for anybody who is watching, I am going to be streaming this again tomorrow for episode 2. So if you want to give me a follow, I will be doing this whole game. My normal schedule is Monday I play Returnal, and then Wednesday and Thursdays I do pretty much the other game that I happen to be playing, which in this case is the Outer Wilds. So, I wonder if we can just do a little shortcut up top here. Nope. Okay. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ooh. Ouch. Ouch, kabibbles. Parkour! Parkour. Ghost matter, eh? So the sun didn't even destroy us that time. That was, And thank you for the follow, both of you. Simplex Pachinko and Left for Science, thank you so much. Okay, so it's interesting that the first time it shot that way, and the second time it shot the other way, and this time it shot that way. And it looks like it also breaks apart after it fires some kind of cannon. Here's our pilot, ready to get this beauty off the ground. You know the ship is a death trap, right? You're lucky I'm in a time loop, because otherwise I'd be super dead. I'm gonna do the get killed by ghost matter. Not if you use your scout to detect it. You won't, you dumb idiot. Did you think I made that just so you could take pretty little pictures of trees? It has multiple uses. You do know you can use it as a light source, right? Stars above, please tell me you knew that. Does that answer your question? But that's interesting. Okay, so let's go back to the ship, because I feel like we got a ton of information. Slate is so salty. Slate's just trying to get me out of here. Trying to get me out of here. Alright, so the Ash Twin Project. The Nomai mined ore from this site to craft a protective shell designed to physically seal off the central chamber inside Ash Twin. Once the shell was finished, the Nomai checked to ensure there were no longer any physical entrances or cracks. The Nomai discovered a species of 4 iron set. We already got that one. So that one, and it doesn't say there's more to do here, so we did the Nomai mines. Nice. Ash Twin Project. The central chamber inside Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. Interesting. Man, we're getting a lot of info just from this one place. Should also mention that there's a mod launcher for this game, and if you have a VR headset, the VR mod works super well, although it can be a bit nauseating. I don't have PS5 VR. I am playing on PS5, but that sounds really cool. I imagine especially the zero-G stuff would get really nauseating. So, we've done a good amount of exploring on Timber Hearth, but I feel like there's more on this planet. So let's do another piloting if you're not used to it. Oh, for sure. I mean, I have seen Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick, so I'm basically... I saw Top Gun Maverick in IMAX, so stomach of steel here. Oh, it's no problem. Yeah, like, I want to get a PC eventually, but for now I'm just doing the PS5. What are you? Closed due to fire damage. Your dad did that? Really? Your dad must have an actual stomach of steel. The old radio tower, while an important landmark, is unfortunately closed thanks to the unsanctioned flight testing of an extremely powerful model rocket. While we hope to repair the radio tower in the future, all construction efforts are currently focused on the planned museum expansion at the observatory. Sincerest apologies, except to Slate and Micah. Horn bells. Fantastic. These like little solar panels or something? Okay, so let's go back in here. Lift off again. Maybe let's get a little higher. Yeah, let's get a little higher so we can see more of the planet at a time. So that's the ruins. And I feel like we've already been to the Grove. I just hit the satellite. And I got a trophy for it. That is so funny. And that scared the heck out of me. Holy moly. That really scared me, actually. Imagine that in VR. Holy moly. So this is the Quantum Grove, I want to say. I can't believe I did that randomly either. I was like perfectly aligned for it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the... Yeah, this is the grove where I found the quantum signal or whatever. That's the other place. What geyser are you? You're the geyser mountains. And then this is the mine. Right? Yeah, this is the mine. Well, I feel like we've done a fair amount on Timberhearth here. And then the smoke is probably how you... No, that's the bramble seed. Oh, there's like a little water source for the actual village. That comes from the Geyser Mountains. Okay. Well, I feel like we've done a pretty good amount of stuff here. So what I want to do is I want to find... Let's land real quick. Actually, no. We're here. Let's repair the ship. Is that it? Is there anything... That is so funny that I hit the satellite. Man, is that funny. Okay. There we want. The Addle Rock is what we want. He used to be a regular private pilot, but after losing his job in 95 or so, he decided to be a flight instructor. Eventually worked up to airline transport for a commercial in the Caribbean during his semi-retirement. That's so cool. I was just on vacation, and every time I'm on a plane, I look at the flight crew, and whoa, whoa, whoa. Here we go. There we go. And I always think, like, what a cool life that must be. I'm sure it could be, lonely for some. But I think it'd be really cool to, like, travel around a lot. Oh, wait, oh, no, I didn't want that. No, I didn't want that. I wanted to go to the ruins. I saw, yeah, you. Wasn't there like a roll? I thought there was a roll. Actually, you know what? Before I go there... Oh wait, that's the landing thing. Did I, like, already land? Nope. I did already land. Okay, cool. Oh, the first thing. And look, there's Timberhearth right there. Oh, and this is how I can check for ghost stuff. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. So, I thought I saw another ship. Yeah. Looks like mine, only way more destroyed. You know, let's do the signal scope. Let's look for 92 cratered. Looks like I'm going the right way. Unidentified signal nearby. Trees detected. Oxygen tank refilled. Oh. Esker. That's your Kerbal Space Program experience. I haven't played Kerbal Space Program, but when I do get like a monster PC, that's definitely what I'm getting. I am super interested in that game. Oh, hey, it's you. Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. I guess there's oxygen on this moon? Or we don't breathe oxygen? Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Seems lonely up here. A little. I'm in touch with ground control, Hornfells and Gosan mostly. And they radio up the chat now and then. When ground control forgets I'm up here, and they usually do, I launch my little scout at the village. It's fun, needs a little more tweaking, but I like it. Get stuck eventually. Oh, for sure. It's like me when Google Maps first came out. I would just, for hours, and then you can mark your own. Like if you download the application of Google Maps, or it was Google Earth, and you could mark your own. So I would look up all like the wonders of the world and stuff. You spy on us? What? No, I'm not spying. It's one-way communication. None of the villagers know about it because I've never told them. Don't go. I mean, anything else you wanted to ask? Was that you whistling? Probably. Or actually, definitely. The other travelers carry instruments, so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music with the signal scope, you know. Best spot for that is the North Pole. Great reception. The North Pole is marked in red on your mini-map, but the Adelrock is a pretty small moon, really. Just go north and you can't miss it. What is this place? Haha, very funny. Well, stars above, you're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Well, welcome to the Lunar Outpost, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone about it. When we first started Outer Wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tended to fall apart a lot, like more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down on the number of launches and landings taking place in the village and also the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me up here raising saplings from Timberhearth and keeping an eye on things. Don't the other travelers come by? Lunar Outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Trick comes by to say hi, but Gabbro is Gabbro, and you know how Rebeck feels about unnecessary spaceplay. Talk to you later. Okay. North we go. Oh yeah, look how fast we're moving on the planet. Whoa, easy. Yeah, we're already at the North Pole. I think I have to be careful though, since there is a lot less gravity here. Esker's signal scope log. Day 48. Still not picking up Rebeck's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll feel better once I can hear their music. Day 51. Listen to Chirp playing for a while today. Unrelated, someone should tell Porphy and Gosan their flirting is not subtle from a aerial perspective. Day 55. Banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Rebeck's doing okay. That oaf, I was worried. Day 63. Today I thought I heard something strange. I don't know, it was probably nothing. Day 70. No, it's back again today too. Something strange is coming from Timberhearth. Day 76. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timberhearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica. But Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. Can't be them. Day 88. It's still here. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope is broken? I'd better talk to Nice. Ship log updated. So there's that one, but then there's another one. That's another... So I'm thinking the seed that came from the bramble? Like if we go and we land on the bramble, it might be connected. That's what I'm thinking anyway. That's Esker, 69 meters away. Nice. Where are the, That looks like 2 signals. That place looks cool. That must be Brittle Hollow. Because it looks hollow. I see what they did there. I see what they did there. So, I guess since this place is so small, we can just kind of walk around. And I did see the Nomai ruins there somewhere, but... Huh, are we mining? Church research notes. Property of Church. This is an old crater. The neat thing here is that the composition of the samples I took from the impact site matches the composition of the ice on the outskirts of Dark Bramble. I'd posit the Addlerock was hit with a piece of the planet that used to be where Dark Bramble now lies. To follow up on, maybe there are more fragments of the old planet Dark Bramble destroyed on other astral bodies in the solar system. We were just talking about that. We were just talking about that. Let's get some lift here. Man, is that... Whoa! Whoa, I can just straight up leave the atmosphere. That's nuts. Let's go to the South Pole. Ooh, my oxygen is already not super... I hear... Ooh. Speaking of oxygen, I see a plant. Nice. Coleus again. I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and it can hear and follow the signals. I've seen Armageddon? Oh, for sure. It can hear and follow the signals from the Sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye signal. The device's indicator rotates wildly and never points to just one direction. I see. I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. An update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. I haven't seen Armageddon in a really long time, and that just reminded me that I probably should see... The delicious Michael Bay overacting, like, that he gets out of his actors is perfect in that movie. It saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye's signal. We would need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. Then we will build it. Don't lose hope, Ketsava. Our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily. This is a curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal. The eye of the universe. Whoa. Now, so apparently this scroll just puts its stuff there. So let's grab this one. Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this eye signal locator is. Anana, and those of us originally stranded on Ember Twin, built a quantum moon locator there. The heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. The southern glacier on Brittle Hollow has some ample available space. I could construct a new building to house this proposed locator. Yes, let's build there. I imagine our young friend Connoy would enjoy that immensely. He's always held a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. I will begin construction on Brittle Hollow's South Pole immediately then. Ship log updated. You're darn tootin'. That was a lot of helpful information. Okay, wow. I've seen this ruin in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? But wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So this is some kind of Nomai locator? It can point out the different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way. But from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try and find something specific? I'm not sure. I also was able to translate something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly there to see if I can learn more. Yep, just gonna get back on the old ship and take off. Totally safe. Mostly safe. Stars above. Yeah, we are learning. We are coming in hot with some stuff in this area. Coming in real hot. And I love that the Nomai have art. I enjoy that. I enjoy that thoroughly. Dum, dum, dum. Okay, well, let's... Oh, and you know what? And that's probably the eye. And it's doing what it said. It can't locate the eye. The eye of the universe. So what about that? Where's that? I mean, is that just the sun? Looks pretty centered on the sun. This looks like more of a watery planet. Or a windy planet. Okay, well let's do this other planet. Unless that other planet is like behind that one? Arrival? Oh, for sure. So what's funny is my mind immediately went to The Arrival, which is a Charlie Sheen 90s movie, but I know you mean Arrival. But yeah, how it's like very different, for sure. For sure. I like them both. I do enjoy both of those movies, but they are wildly different. Okay, I feel like we learned a lot in this little trip to the moon. And we'll do another we'll do like a lap around the moon. Wait, you know what? I want to go see if we can find Homeboy again. See if he has anything new to say now that we've kind of checked this place out. This is the fast way. There we go. It's so cool that you can just see everything. Take that, No Man's Sky. Trees detected. I think so. Hi again. Can't get enough of the moon? I'm kidding. Well, he doesn't have anything else to say. Crud. Let's check out your crib here, buddy. Nice. Mallows? Like it. Can't sit down. So, more sardines. Does that mean that he was the one who was in the center of Timberhearth? Or is that just something that people like eating? Or Hearthians like eating, I should say. Okay, back to the ship. We got a lot to read in the log. We got a lot. I've been playing this for 2 hours already. Man. Show me all that stuff. Okay. So... Esker's camp. Nope. Esker's growing a crop of trees at their camp. They seem to be doing okay, but they've probably been alone on the moon for too long. Lunar Lookout. A lookout platform with a spectacular view of the solar system. Esker uses their signal scope here to keep tabs on the other travelers. Dark Bramble Seed. Oh, and we're connected back to the Dark Bramble Seed. You played this at the beginning of the pandemic? But you know, playing like a beautiful, kind of relaxing game, that was probably good. Been alone for too long? Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I launched my little scout into the seed. Okay. So we've connected that inside the seed. When I launched my scout into the seed that crashed on Timberhearth, that ends in a much bigger space. So we already had that. Eye signal locator. A Nomai device created to pinpoint the sources of distant signals. The Nomai were disappointed by their failure to detect a signal from something called the Eye of the Universe. The Nomai decided to build a larger, more sophisticated eye signal locator on Brittle Hollow's south pole. Rebeck headed to Brittle Hollow to investigate something the Nomai were doing at the south pole. Okay, so it sounds like Brittle Hollow... Giant's Deep. So I don't think we want to go to Giant's Deep yet. I think we want to go to Brittle Hollow, because we have two, and so we, like, this is Dark Bramble, looks like this is Giant's Deep, but then these two are Brittle Hollow. So yeah, so I think we want to go to Brittle Hollow and Hollow's Lantern. We want to go to the Southern Observatory for Brittle Hollow. When the sun is looking quite red. Whoop. I gotta be careful here. Where? That's Ember Twin. That's Ash Twin. That's Dark Bramble. That's Giant's Deep. Where, pray? Oh, look at the flare. Ah. I kind of want to just float around in space for a little bit here. Oh, it's on the other side of the moon. Or on the other side of the sun. Wait, we don't want Hollow's lantern though. We want Brittle Hollow. Use autopilot for the first time. Check this out. Autopilot's cool. Don't you worry, Hollow's lantern. We'll go to you at some point for sure. That looks pretty no-my up there. Let's, and we are on the North Pole right now. Okay, noted. But this stuff all looked pretty cool. Gravity is 0. To our friends on Brittle Hollow. Thought something exploded. To our friends on Brittle Hollow, I just warped here from the White Hole Station on the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole. Our design worked. We've successfully recreated warp travel. What? I don't know how close it is to Anana's original design, but as long as what we've built works, then I'm delighted. I knew we could do it. Cassava, I hope you're reading this. Wait, this can't be correct. Clary, have you seen those readings? If they were accurate, they would violate causality. There must be an equipment error somewhere. I'm returning to the Whitehole Station. If you and Root meet me there, we can run a full diagnostic and hopefully locate the problem. Don't tell Cassava. This is wonderful news. I can't wait to see the Warp Tower, although it's been a long time since I've jumped through a black hole. Okay, so... So that probably takes us from the center of the planet. Interesting. Oop, hello. The Hanging City. Below 50 meters. The Hanging City. Oh, hi! Hi, the sun. Oops. Okay, we're uncovering mysteries. We know about the Eye of the Universe. There's a black hole in the middle of this planet. There's something called the Hanging City, but the black hole takes us to Whitehole Station on the other side of the black hole, rather than spaghettifying us. Oh, there's the satellite that rocked into us. That was so funny. Do you have anything new to say? Here's our pilot. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is, I think I want to talk to more people. I think I want to talk to some people in the town. Do you have anything new to say? Uh-oh. My headset just disconnected. Classic headset. Classic headset. Do you have anything new to say? Ew, hatchling? Hearing us. Yeah, I feel like this is all stuff that they said. Corsair. No, actually, this is the PS5. This is the actual PS5. Audio's cutting out? Okay. Give me 1 second. Because it can be kind of funky. There we go. Just my headset? Yeah. So I do have a microphone as well. So you should be able to hear me more clearly now. Is the audio more clear now? Because I did just set it back to the... Because when the headset disconnects and reconnects, it's good again. Yeah. So what's funny is I can't hear anything through my headset anymore. But it's fine. Yeah, when the PS5 headset works, it works really, really well. But when it doesn't, it is not great. Just saying hi before I leave. Carry yourself up in space. What I am going to do is it's probably going to... I'm going to have to turn it off and back on again to see if I can reconnect it. So it might get a little funky again. But I want to go back to the observatory first. Let's go back up to the observatory. Yeah, I know. I know. And what's crazy is, like, I got an actual extender, a powered USB extender, because I heard that can help. And, oh, we got a kitty coming out. But it still cuts out every now and then. And I purposely got the little dongle, like, a little bit closer so that this would not happen. But let's go back to the observatory, because I want to talk to the 0G person here. I'm going to talk to you first, and then I want to talk to the person. Gosan, yeah. Hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. Oh, this is all the same stuff. Okay. Audio might go a little funky for a second. Bear with me. There we go. There we go. Okay. Everything should be good now. And I can actually hear through the headset again. Yeah, so I was saying when I first started the stream that... It's good now? Okay, good. I was saying when I started the stream that I've listened to this full soundtrack, but I haven't played the game, and lots of times people say don't do that. Because it's possible that you'll, like, spoil some stuff. But this is probably the fastest way to get back. But yeah, I mean, I imagine with a game like this, you're probably fine. It's not like there are any lyrics or anything, but man, there are some tracks, and I think it actually might be the end credits music that I just listened to, and I was just like, man, that is just absolutely incredible. And I love the little leitmotif that they use for kind of all of the Outer Wilds Ventures instruments. It's just so good. It's so good. Okay, up we go. Let's check the ship's log. I think we want to go back to... There's so much in Brittle Hollow that we started to figure out. But I want to go back to the North Pole. Am I a musician? So, yes and no. I am a singer myself. I play a little bit of guitar, and I just bought myself an electric piano. But I have known and lived with many, many musicians. So I have a deep, deep appreciation of music. And part of my vacation that I went on, actually, was I was going to see a concert in LA. I saw the Midnight. They're kind of like an 80s style, kind of synth wave kind of rock band. Okay, Northern Glacier, Whitehole Station. Oh, and that stuff is all the way over here? Throughout the term leitmotif? Yeah, I mean, I really not only enjoy music, but I love hearing people that are passionate about and know a lot about music talk about music as well. So I follow a lot of music channels and things like that on YouTube. And of course, leitmotif is something that in video game music comes up a lot. So, the North Pole of Brittle Hollow is covered in snow and ice. There is a uniquely shaped Nomai ruin on the surface. The Nomai were able to warp here from the Whitehole Station. This is where they first recreated warp technology. There's more to explore here. I bet there is. Whitehole Station. There's a Whitehole Station on the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole. Several Nomai returned to the station to investigate an equipment reading that appeared to violate causality. So back to the Northern Glacier. Wait. So let's mark that on the HUD so that we can get back there easily. Back to the ship! 16 kilometers away, 17 Ah! He played that on day one of learning the banjo for the soundtrack? So let's put this on autopilot and hope we don't run into the sun. He planned on re-recording a final attempt 2 years later, but ended up keeping both tracks and layered them together. Oh, that's so cool. I love hearing stories like that about video game soundtracks. One of my favorite ones is, I hope I don't run into the moon. Okay, one of my favorite ones is the Chrono Trigger soundtrack. Because it just meant so much to him. And they finally gave him a chance. And apparently during the creation of that soundtrack, he lost. No clip did the documentary on this soundtrack? Oh, that's cool. I'll have to check that out for sure. Match the velocity. Okay. Yeah, it looks like there's a lot to discover here. Okay, we're back already. We're back. We made it. We did it. I want to know what's going on with these ruins. Because I definitely feel like it's something that you gotta... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Because I feel like you definitely have to throw something in there. Ooh. Feldspar's spare jetpack fuel. It's annoying to schlep across the planet to the ship if I can't use my jetpack, so I'm leaving this here. I checked with my little scout. I do too use it, Hornfels, you burnt marshmallow. And the scout's integrity reading said this piece of Brittle Hollow is as stable as any, but who knows? If the fuel's still around, feel free to use it. If not, well, wherever you're reading this note, I'm sure you got bigger problems. Okay. So I read that already. But this is what I needed to do. So, hey, no my biddy. But the question is, Normally stuff like lights up, so doesn't look like there's anything for me to grab. We'll do a quick lap around. You know what? I bet it's in the Hanging City. I bet I grab it down there, and then I grab it, and then I bring it back up here. It's a little know my dude. Oh wait. I didn't read this yet. To our friends are bitter. Oh wait, yeah I did. Pretty sure I read all that stuff. Get a different angle on it here just in case. Okay, well let's go explore up here. Give it the old female goose. Give it a gander. Ooh, I see more writing. Ooh, careful, easy, easy, buddy. Whoa! Careful. Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. I compliment your eyes. How do you imagine it disappears? Hypothesis. Could it be a shift in the light spectrum? Suppose this moon is too shy to show us its face. I'm interested in your playful moon. Is it much like its violent friend, Hollow's lantern? This moon isn't volcanic to my unaided eyes. Sometimes it leaves its friend, Hollow's lantern, for nights at a time. The nights the moon circles this planet appear random. It seems to travel as it likes. I imagine there were 2 volcanic moons. Then I imagine there'd be none of us left. Hypothesis, there can exist too much lava. I'd strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis. Interesting. Ship log updated. Okay. You know what I should do? Math joke! I see you, buddy. On the other side of this planet. I think we've explored the Northern Glacier for now. So we can get rid of that. And it doesn't say that we have any more to just... Oh! The quantum moon again! The Nomai on Brittle Hollow observed a phantom moon that would sometimes appear in the sky. You know, the stuff we've already looked at here. Wait, but this is all the way back on... Yeah, so we want to go to the South Pole now. To the ship! We need to make sure we don't get hit by one of those things. One of those asteroids. That black hole is so cool looking. Ooh, hi. Hello. You look kind of observatory-like. Let's get down to... Yeah, let's go right there. Let us go! Unidentified signal nearby. That seems... What if it just, like, wrecked our ship? Think fast. Holy moly. Is everyone unharmed? No one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. This is good news. At least have we heard from escape pod 2 or escape pod 3? No, I'm unable to make contact. My equipment can't hear the other 2 escape pods' distress signals. However, if it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them. My gratitude. If we can... Thatch, the moon is approaching again. Everyone brace yourself, swiftly. The volcanic moon has returned. Be cautious of falling ash and debris. I believe the moon has passed. This planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We are certainly unwelcome on its surface. We need to find shelter and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long. I observed several promising sites below the surface, but we need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down this cliff. Perhaps we can build platforms so those go down. So this is the escape pod. Distress beacon. So that's escape pod 1. So then we need to... Well, first... Is this must be their ship. Can I get in said ship? Is the question. Let's put that away for now. Ooh. Collision imminent. Preparing for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. Minor structural instabilities detected. Pockets of breathable air detected. Adequate solar energy detected. Verdict hospitable. Escape pod 3. Launching escape pod 2. Now launching escape pod 1. Escape pod 1. Vessel has been mortally injured. Mortally injured! Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Ship log updated yet again! Emergency escape hatch. So we have to be careful here. Because we don't want to... We don't want to prematurely fall into the black hole. Because I want to find the structures they're talking about. Ooh, I see gravity things. Hey, Keeks, how are ya? I'm really liking it a lot. Had some tech issues with my headset, but you know I've run into those pretty often. But I'm very interested in everything. Ooh, in everything this game has going on. I want to find Homeboy here. So you're near the southern... I can actually probably see you over there. Okay. But I want to see... I see these little... Oh, I missed it! I didn't have enough. There's the hanging city. Wrecked. Well, that's one way to do it. Okay, so... But I did see those little gravity things, so I feel like I can go on the other side. You just finished it, so you're enjoying watching people play without spoilers? The best game you can't talk about. Yeah, and I was talking about that earlier in the stream too, about how I've like very intentionally tried not to look anything up. I listened to the whole soundtrack. But yeah, I very intentionally tried to not look anything up. And obviously, if I get to a point where I get like super, super stuck, I'm really not afraid to look up like one little thing. If I'm really, really stuck. But for the most part, and I've like just started. I've explored Timber Hearth, I've explored the Outer Rock, and we're just now getting to Brittle Hollow. So, holy moly, okay. Escape pod 1. One of 3 Nomai escape pods that crashed in our solar system. In our solar system? It's better to have somebody nudge you in a direction. Oh, for sure. And I am going to be playing completely on stream. So I'm going to be playing this Wednesdays and Thursdays for kind of the foreseeable future. For sure, yeah. Some vague hints. I actually did that, I think when I played through Soma. And if you've never played through Soma and you're into kind of scary games with a really, really good story, it's not overly terrifying, but it's, you know, if you're really sensitive to that, then be aware. But the story of Soma is really, really, really good. All 3 escape pods were launched from something called the Vessel, which was badly damaged. Shelter site. The Nomai survivors who crashed on Brittle Hollow climbed down the cliff to a shelter site below the surface. So let's mark the escape pod 1 so that we can get back there easily. But yeah, if I'm like really, really stuck, I am not afraid to to ask for hints. Soma is very, very good. I played it for the first time. I do a lot of like blind first playthroughs on stream, and man, I loved Soma. I really loved it. You're a teacher? The story in Soma, me too. Jado, me too. I like... Oh no! No! Oh no! The autopilot got me right into the moon. Right into the moon! I think that was our fastest death so far. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, I'm going to be playing this on Wednesdays and Thursdays for really until I finish it. So if you are interested, give me a follow if you want to see me die extremely quickly and beat my head against the wall. I am, but you know, long answer short, I am having a great time with this game already. I'm already 2.5 hours in, so I'm probably only going to play for about 30 more minutes or so, but the music is amazing. I love the sense of exploration. I love just the thought that they put into everything here. Oh wait, I didn't get anything because I was barely alive. Hopefully, Brittle Hollow is still on my HUD. Yeah, there it is. Let's see if we can get back here without... Come on now. Ooh, a little graphical. Flip around. Man, and I really want to get to That gravity thing that I saw. Oh. Okay, here we go. Use caution. A black hole sleeps below. You must not slip. I don't want to. I'm trying not to slip. Easy. Easy. Oh, and this must be the Hanging City. And are those meant to just light the way, or can I walk down that? I feel like I can probably walk down that. Let's continue on. Plume of note. Be sure not to wander far from here. Though this area is somewhat unstable, it's safer than any we've found so far. The temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. Only one way to find out. Well, I tried last time, but I definitely need to get closer to it this time. What a cool area. Ooh, I see an eye. I see the eye. Oh yeah, here we go. Given concerns about our settlement's stability, where should we construct a new, less temporary shelter? We need to stay close to the escape pods so Felix can monitor incoming messages. We can't be rescued if we aren't present to respond. I don't believe anyone is coming to save us, Thatch. Now we must save ourselves. I agree. We're here because the eye signal called to us and we followed. If we're to find it, we need to not merely survive, but thrive. This is a wise point, Plume, and eloquently made. If moving to the northern glacier will keep us safer, then that is what we should do. I believe we should migrate to the northern glacier. What if we use gravity crystals to craft a stable path? Here we go! Building beneath the crust again would shelter us from the volcanic moon's eruptions. So, I'm thinking that if we follow that, that is going to take us to the little shaft thing that I saw. Ooh, getting a little turned around now, baby. Getting a little turned around now. This is so cool. And the black hole, I mean, I like how these little gravity crystals kind of sing to you a little bit. Oh, and you can see we're going towards the North Pole on the little spherical map. And really, in a game like this, that's kind of the only way you could do a mini-map, right? Is to have the full sphere of the, What? How cool. And good thing I wasn't stepping on that thing, jeez. Holy moly. Yeah, I guess if you want a game with a real... Ah! Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa. Well, Oh, hi. Whitehole Station, I presume. Okay. Well, I see some readables. Welcome to the Whitehole Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. A tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower is aligned with its corresponding astral body, in this case, Brittle Hollow. Interesting. You must be standing on the warp platform on the floor during this alignment to be warped. If you look up while the station is rotating, you can see the alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. Interesting. Let's get some more. So this must be the warp pad. Okay. Ember Twin Projection Stone. So this just brings us back up to this room. So, okay. Oh, that must move the whole station to line us up with another astral body then. Cool. Oh, you're not gonna let me walk on the wall? Okay. I see. I see. And then that's gonna move it the other way, yeah. But what if I line it up with the white hole? Why is it still moving? We'll throw it back on that side. So I had this projection stone. Okay. Let's go back up. Return warp status charge. These are warp stations. Cool. Very, very cool. And I'm back here now. So I can throw this in here. Very cool. Rami and I reviewed the records you sent, Poke, and they appeared to show Nomai are arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before departing from the Whitehole Station. I understand it's exceedingly odd, but Clary and I have tested and retested the equipment, and the result is the same every time someone warps. The interval is incredibly minuscule, roughly 100,000th of a second. Do you suppose our instruments can't accurately measure time to such a small degree? As I've already told Raimi, these measurements can't be accurate. How can a Nomai arrive on Brittle Hollow before he or she ever stepped onto the teleporter? The implications are absurd. Poke, as Pi, is confident the reading is inaccurate. She's kindly helping me attempt to recreate this phenomenon at the High Energy Lab. We're designing an experiment to take more data. An update. Poke, the High Energy Lab is in the canyon on Ember Twins Equator. Come here at once, you need to see this. I don't disagree. It would mean I've inadvertently broken several fundamental theories regarding this universe. We would have to reconsider all of our beliefs about the nature of time. Yes, I hope so too. Plot thickens. Now, is this going to be another one of those... Look at the Nomai around you? Ooh. Ember Twin Projection Stone. So this must be what it looks like on the Ember Twin. Because that's the Ash Twin. Looks like it's spewing ash from it. Okay. Plot is definitely thickening here. Sun's starting to look a little pink. And our ship is quite far away. Oh no! Off we go back into the black hole. Man, that sound is so cool. Let's see if we can work back. Here's the entrance. Starting to get used to this. Ooh, 50% fuel remaining. Trees detected. Oh, right. Want me back? Please. So that was the white hole. Oh, and here's... Oh, you can see the escape pod and the ship coming up. That is so cool. That is so cool. Okay. So, let's not fall into the planet this time. Careful. Yeah, I'm thinking we're probably going to need... At the rate the sun is exploding, I think we're going to need to do another go-around before we go to the Southern Observatory. Or we can try and at least get there. It's interesting, though, that this little anti-grav thing took us and then just dropped us off. And actually didn't help us, really. Now, even though I don't have a lot of fuel, can I make it to that other side, do you think? Is the question. And the moon is just spitting off asteroids at us. Okay. Let's see if we can go around We are running quite low on fuel. Oh, I should have gone back to Feldspar's fuel thing. We are getting closer to the ship, though. Fuel level critical. The longest possible way we could have gone. We're almost back at the ship. I'm Daniel Fieldspar, stereotypically Australian dragon. Alright, I just need one more boost to get back to the ship. Okay, good. There we go. Using oxygen as propellant. No thanks. No thanks. Let's check the ship's log real quick, because I feel like we unlocked a whole bunch of stuff. Oh boy. Oh, holy moly. Look at all this stuff. Every Nomai warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. To use a tower, you must be standing on the warp platform during the tower's alignment with its corresponding astral body. The alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. The Nomai noticed something strange. Warped objects appear to arrive at the receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before they departed the White Hole Station. This negative time interval between an object arriving and departing was incredibly minuscule, roughly 100,000th of a second. They were skeptical if their equipment could even measure time to such a degree. Tell me about it. The negative time interval measured at the White Hole Station was further investigated at the High Energy Lab in the canyon at Ember Twins Equator. This is the stuff that we unlocked. The Hanging City, obviously we have a bunch more stuff there. The Nomai constructed a temporary settlement beneath their crash escape pod. The Nomai abandoned the settlement over growing concerns about its stability. One of 3 Nomai escape pods that... oh, yeah. The Hanging City. A Nomai city suspended beneath Brittle Hollow's northern glacier. The city is divided vertically into 4 districts. There's more to explore here. Okay, so there was the settlement, and then the Hanging City is being listed separately. Okay, so let's go back down there. Now that we have our fuel and our med kit and all sorts of stuff, and we'll see how far we can get before we have to reset. Oh. That's where we want to be. Whoa, no! Oh, man. We just can't stop falling into this black hole. Just can't stop falling into it. So we're back here yet again. At least we have most of our fuel. I was gonna say at least we have all of our fuel, but we just used a whole bunch there. Oh, and you can see it right there. Okay, cool. Man. Oh, and we're all the way back on the other side now. So we have to do all that stuff again. No. 21 kilometers away. Why does it say ship? Why does it say the ship is so far away? Interesting. Why did it warp my ship? Because now I don't have a way of refueling. That's weird. Okay, well, let's take the long way around then. And I also can't believe that the sun is still... Oh, it's getting real big. Yep. But now what we'll do is we'll come straight back to the Hanging City. Actually, you know what? I don't know if I have time for another reset. Oh yeah, you can see it getting bigger. I'm already at 50% fuel. I missed it again. Unreal. Pro gamer. Pro gamer is what I am. That sound is so cool, though. Yeah, I am definitely gonna run out of fuel. Come on now. At least I get oxygen when I get back into this place. But... I can't remember if there was fuel down there. Let's go see real quick, since we have a little time. No? Okay. Ah, this song as well. Back to Brittle Hollow! Well, I'm basically at... Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. The problem, though, is my ship is gone. Why is my ship gone? And you can see the sun getting bigger. Oh, how cool. Well, I don't know if I have time to explore. Is this still pointing upwards? Yeah. There we go. Let's get a better view here. Take me, son. I am ready for your light. Man. So I think what we're gonna do is just showing me falling through the black hole 15 times in a row. So, I think what we're gonna do is we're almost at 3 hours now. And I don't want to push it. I said at the beginning of the stream that I was feeling a little funky this week, so I don't want to push it today. But I think what we're going to do is I think we're going to call it there tonight. And then we're picking up tomorrow. So if you do want to see me pick up from right here tomorrow, go ahead and give me a follow. But I am thoroughly loving this game. This is exactly the type of game that I wanted to play right now too, in that it's beautiful. The soundtrack is amazing. It's more of an exploration kind of chill hangout game rather than some kind of crazy bombastic game. And what I'll do is I'll probably do something crazy after this to like balance it out. But I love that I've only kind of scratched the surface of what's going on. And I've only explored 2.5 planets. Really, one planet, a moon, and maybe half of one other planet. So, man, what a game so far. But yeah, I think I am going to call it there. So, if you've been watching, thank you so much for everyone who's watching, everybody in the chat. Again, you know, I post my schedule on Twitter, so give me a follow on Twitter if you haven't already. If you want any kind of updates and just kind of general gaming and positivity stuff. But yeah. Oh, and look at this. Sorry, I'm being distracted by this game's beauty. But again, thank you all so much for hanging out. Hopefully I do see you next time. I do stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Mondays are Returnal, but Wednesday and Thursday I will be doing the Outer Wilds until we finish it. So I will see you next time. Make sure you love yourself, love those around you. I'll see you next time.